So if you're tired of Windows, the constant AI features you didn't ask for, updates breaking things, and your system slowing down over time, maybe it's time to try something different. Lately, a lot of Windows users have actually started switching to Linux. And CachyOS is one of the distros getting a lot of attention right now. In this video, I'm going to show you how to completely remove Windows and install CachyOS from scratch. CachyOS is based on Arch Linux, but unlike traditional Arch, it's built to be much easier to use. You still get that high performance and flexibility, but without having to manually set everything up from zero. It follows a rolling release model, so instead of big, disruptive updates like Windows, you're getting continuous improvements and the latest features all the time. From what I've seen, it's actually pretty polished. The installer is simple. Hardware detection works really well. Even for things like NVIDIA GPUs, and the KDE desktop looks clean and is super customizable right out of the box. At the same time, it's more of a blank slate. You install what you need, nothing more, nothing less. So, if you're not happy with where Windows is going and want something faster, cleaner, and fully under your control, CachyOS is definitely worth trying. So give this video a thumbs up, grab your laptop, let's get started. Before we start, keep in mind that we are going to remove Windows completely and install CachyOS. So if you have any important data on your PC, then make sure to back up it first. So to install CachyOS, the first thing you'll need is the ISO file. Open your browser and search for CachyOS. Then go to the official website from the results. Once you're there, head over to the download section and choose the desktop edition. The ISO file is around 2 gigabytes, so go ahead and start the download and let it finish. While that's downloading, we're also going to need a tool to create a bootable USB. For that, open a new tab and search for Rufus. Go to its official website and download the latest version. It's a small, portable tool, so it should download pretty quickly. Once that's done, just wait for the CachyOS ISO file to finish downloading, and then we'll move on to the next step. Once both files are downloaded, go to your Downloads folder and open Rufus. Now it's time to create our bootable USB drive. So plug in a USB flash drive with at least 8 gigabytes of storage. Your USB drive should automatically show up inside Rufus. Under Boot Selection, click on Select and choose the CachyOS ISO file from your Downloads folder. Next, you'll see an option called Partition Scheme. If you're not sure which one to choose, go to the PC where you want to install CachyOS, open System Information, and check the BIOS mode. If it says UEFI, choose GPT, and if it says Legacy, choose MBR. After that, just leave all the other settings as they are and click Start. Rufus might show a few warnings. Just click OK to continue. Now, Rufus will start creating the bootable USB drive. This can take a few minutes, so just wait for it to finish. Once it's done, close Rufus, and that's it. Your bootable USB for CachyOS is ready. Now, to install CachyOS, you need to reboot the PC. Go into the BIOS using your boot key and disable Secure Boot if it is enabled, because otherwise, it might not work properly. And every BIOS of every motherboard is different, so I can't really show you how to do this for your motherboard. For that, I've added detailed videos for different laptop and PC brands in the description. Just follow the one for your device, and you should be able to get it working without any issues. After booting, choose your USB drive from the list and press Enter. And after you've booted from USB drive, you will be greeted with this menu. Here, choose the second option and press Enter. Now you're going to see a lot of commands appearing here. And don't worry, it's completely normal. So, here we are, inside CachyOS. Once you are in this live environment, the first thing you need to do is to connect to the internet, because without internet, the installation is not going to work. And once you're done connecting to the internet, you can finally click on Launch Installer. And after that, you can select the language of the operating system. Then click on Next, and here you select the time zone. After you select the time zone, you can click on Next. Here you can select the keyboard layout. As here, you will see a lot of bootloaders just select Grub. Especially if you're a beginner, it's a best choice for you. Now, here you need to select the proper SSD or the proper hard disk where you want to install CachyOS. Be sure to select the right one because this will delete everything on it. Here, choose Erase Disk and click Next. Here, select what desktop environment you want to use. So, if you're a beginner, what you should use is either Plasma, Desktop, or GNOME. GNOME is a desktop environment that looks more like macOS, but if you come from Windows, I really suggest you to try Plasma Desktop, then click on Next. And in this page, you don't have to select anything else. Just leave the selection here by default. But just scroll down and select Printing Support. Also, check this option for CachyOS packages. And that's all you have to do. So you click on Next. Now, select the username of your computer, choose password for it. Make sure to remember this password because we will need it later. And this is just a summary. So check that the drive you have selected to install. If everything is right, you just click on Install. Now, it will start downloading required files and installing operating system on our SSD. It will take a lot of time. Just keep it connected to internet and leave. And finally, after 20 to 25 minutes, it is finished installing, and all we have to do is click on Restart Now and click on Done, and it will restart the computer. When PC turns back on, you will see a screen like this. This is the Grab bootloader that we have installed and selected at the beginning of the installation. Just press Enter. And now that you're on the desktop, you can do everything you want. So here you just have to input the password of your account and press Enter, and it will log in into the desktop. Here we are. If you found this video helpful, feel free to drop a like and subscribe. It really helps the channel. And if you run into any issues or have questions, let me know in the comments. I'll try to help out. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.